This is Alex Jones coming to you from Austin, Texas on the GCN Radio Network. Now today, we just got news that Obama has finally released another fake birth certificate. I say it's fake even though I haven't actually seen it because I know it's fake. I know he's just part of the New World Order. I know he's just trying to deceive us. I know he's just a blackface put on the imperialist superpowers to take over the world. We all know that. He can't fool us. How stupid does he think we are, huh? Now, my assistant already wrote on our website that the Obama birth certificate raises as many questions as it answers, but I think more accurately, it raises more questions than it actually answers. He writes, and I quote from the Smoking Gun article, "How come the original document has a curvature on the left side, but the background green don't seem to be bending nowhere? How come it's all flat and seamless? Huh? You guys can't explain that one." Of course, my assistant didn't read the whole context of the article, because if he just read 2 lines above, he would have noticed they was talking about. So here's a few nutty points about the birth certificate sure to be seized upon by the non-believers. If the original document was in a bound volume, as reflected by the curvature of the left-hand side of the certificate, how can the green pattern background of the document's safety paper be so seamless? Huh? Can you explain that one? Well, Alex, to answer your first question, the original document isn't what's shown, obviously. What you're looking at, if you actually looked at the document released, is that it is a facsimile/photocopy of the original, which, yes, is why you see a curvature, a shadow. It is a copy made on the green pattern paper. The green pattern paper is used to print the copy, and that is why the green pattern paper is seamless. It's supposed to be. The green pattern paper ain't going anywhere. Yeah, but then how do you explain the people who got Illustrator on their computers, and when they open up the PDF document, originally downloaded from the White House website, whitehouse.gov, that it opens up in multiple layers, huh? This is kind of what happens when you have sophisticated software such as Adobe Photoshop of Adobe Illustrator and optimized scanning. What happens is that the software has a ability to recognize color patterns or consistent shapes. So in this case, what happened was that the computer software was able to isolate the form grids from the type, from the handwriting. So that's why you're able to isolate different pieces of the image. That doesn't mean they were layered together. As one person pointed out, clearly if you were to isolate these types and separate them, for example, if you took out the signature, it'll leave a white shadow behind. Now, why is that? It's because something was there. Now, if it were actually stacked up as a forged document, you could expect that you could take things out without leaving any traces. Of course, in any case, if you were to forge a document, the easiest way to render it, for lack of a better word, would be to print out the document, in which case it'll be fixed on one plane, and if it were forged, that's exactly what somebody would do. And once you scan it in the computer, the layers are gone. But again, Donald Trump's birth certificate shows layers as well. Why? Because sophisticated software can recognize patterns in similar colors, and that's how they're able to identify, detect, and group patterns to create layers. This is made for the convenience of editing, but not exactly for your conspiracy theory. Try again. I originally didn't want to make this video because I've been pretty busy this week. I was even going to forego the ponage Olympics for this week, but this morning when I heard the news, I just thought, it's going to be fun and games. And I waited a whole day to see if Alex Jones and his staff, Paul James Watson, would correct their mistake. Because I think everybody makes mistakes, and if they were willing to either remove the paragraph quoting the smoking gun or just add a line that says this article is satire or not meant as serious questions, or as John Kyle would put it,
I just want to give it to you verbatim here. It says his remark was not intended to be a factual statement.
that would have been different. But the context of which they quoted the first question, which is so easy to answer, shows that they don't understand the point of the article. They clearly haven't actually read it.